What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, along with
Ben.
And today we are going to do our pickups for, what's the months again?
It's August right now.
August and July. So, sorry, brain fart here. So without further ado, let's get started.
Who goes first?
You're the guest, why not let you?
But I'm always the guest.
I know.
Well, my first item I have is a gift from a friend. Him. Jay, anyway.
Nurdie J.
It's the Grudemon Digimon, pretty much. I believe you got it from, what?
GameStop.
And it's on clearance, like $5 or something like that?
No, it was on clearance for the same price that it came out as, at $13, so I got 10% off. Because they had it on clearance for the original price for some reason.
That's one thing I think I do agree with him that we are Digimon fans.
Yeah.
He may be Transformers, I may be Ninja Turtle, but together, Digimon we can agree on.
Yeah. So
that's my first gift. So, Jay?
Alright, where'd you start? I went to one of my local Walmarts, and I happened to come across this big old dragon that turns into a vehicle. And I'm like, ooh, cool. And I am into the VTech Switch and Go toys. And so, they are cheaper than your standard Transformers for the most part. And so, I went and got it. And so, yeah, that's all I can say.
It says it has LED screens.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, on the forehead.
So
it's like one of those like little dog things that came out like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's got eyes for its dragon, and it's got a racer for its alt mode.
Yeah, I noticed he liked a lot of those Transformers. Not Transformers.
Transforming things.
But Transformer things.
Yeah. Changey things.
Changey things.
As Nostalgia Critic once said.
My turn?
Yes.
I got another gift from a friend. That's another Digimon, pretty much. It's from I never heard of this actually. Not the character, but I never heard of the anime heroes.
It's from Bandai Spirits.
But Beelzemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Beelzemon from Digimon again, and he happened to found it at like a clearance toy store.
No, I found it at our only toy store in town.
Right.
KO Toys.
KO Toys, yeah.
So.
And he said there's
they had it for like half price,
$5 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they usually go around like 30, 40.
Yeah, so I paid like 10-ish, I would say, for it.
Because the one at our Walmart's always have like Gundam ones.
Mm-hmm.
But they're awesome. I'm not gonna lie, they're not bad looking or anything like that. I've never heard of the brand. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So it's a subgroup of, I believe, Bandai Spirits.
So I am looking for the War Greymon one, right? Which is this one right here.
And they also, I heard that they made a Black War Greymon too.
So, if you find them, they do make other characters.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't just make Gundam or Digimon. They make like
Naruto.
I noticed they make Cowboy Bebop, which I should have picked up when they had them. I'm still mad at myself for that. But anyway, Jay's turn.
All right. So when I was shopping, just grocery shopping at one of my Walmarts, I happened to come across yet another VTech Switch and Go character. This time it's two dinosaurs that turn into one vehicle. And I do like my combining toys too. So, one cool thing is that the pterodactyl turns into essentially like a rolling launcher for the Spinosaurus. So.
Yeah. We apologize if there's noises or there's next door neighbor.
Yeah, their engine's pretty loud, so.
Yeah, there's people drive around. We're in a small apartment, pretty much.
So, yeah.
So. My turn next.
Yes.
We recently took a carny trip.
Yep.
At beginning of this month or last month?
This month.
This month, yeah. And we went to their Target.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up something really interesting. And I just noticed that they're getting rid of them because that base, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I got Sonic the Hedgehog Death Machine launcher toy for like about $20 at Target because they're on clearance. I was figuring out to get in they had a whole bunch of sets, like they had the background set with like Green Hill Zone or Chemical Plant or that kind of thing.
Right.
And I'm like, well, they're cool, but I don't really want those.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I went to Target and looked around the toy section, and they had this big thing for clearance, which has the robot and it has the little Sonic where you can just launch him and it's a little catapult thing.
Or else, if you display him, he looks like he's in a fetal position.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool because now I got Dr. Robotnik and I have Sonic, just in case someone want to put a thing together and
like a display.
Yeah. If you ever go to Walmart or your Target, they might still have a few, and they might be on clearance. I don't know why they're on clearance or trying to get rid of them, but I guess that's their thing. But so, JD.
So yeah, I splurged this month when we went to Kearney. I was not expecting to see this, but they had a gigantic Lego Optimus Prime, that actually, G1 Optimus Prime to be exact, that can also convert into a semi-truck without the need of parts forming. And so I found it, and it was $10 off regular retail price. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen it. I've seen it once at my local Walmart during Christmas a year or so ago, and just somebody they had 7, and somebody just literally had 7 in their cart, and then I never saw them again. And so I was not expecting to see this again.
I got another gift from my friend, my one and only friend, pretty much. It's The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, the manga version. Apparently you can find it at Walmart. I've been having trouble finding them, but he's been finding like
I'm the finder somehow. So
and they're manga versions based on the Super Nintendo games and the 64 Zeldas and stuff like that. And they say that they're part of it, but they're also they're not. Okay, they're not
they're tongue-in-cheek canon.
They're not original stories. They're based on it.
So they're tongue-in-cheek?
Like how you see in the videos, like, oh, we're based on a real story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, wink, wink, we're actually...
So, like, in the story, they're like, well, Link's parents didn't die, they're just banished to the Dark World. So I'm like, okay. And it's like, and then in the game, if you beat the Super Nintendo game, Link's uncle's fine. But in this book, he's dead.
Huh. Wait,
like,
I thought it was...
He doesn't come back at all.
Link to the Past is the Super Nintendo one, right?
Yep.
I thought he was in the sewers or whatever beneath the castle and he dies.
Well, they say they give you the information he dies. Yeah. But when the credit goes on and they start introducing
he's perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine.
Just passed out.
But in the book, he's just gone. JD?
Also, while we were at the Kearney trip, I happened to come across some vintage reissues mutating Ninja Turtles.
I'm really jealous about this.
So I picked up a mutating Leonardo, and he turns into a pet turtle that eventually mutates into the leader of the Ninja Turtles. And I just like how the box is, and apparently the mutations are a Target exclusive. So I was only able to come across 2, and one is going to be for his present at some point. He already knows about it, and so I found Leo and Raph, and the others were just gone because apparently all 4 turtles were available.
Yeah, because it's called The Making of a Ninja, only at Target.
Yeah. So.
And I also think they brought it out because the movie just recently now.
I don't know. It's just, I just want to get, now it's like, ooh, Ninja Turtle Transformers, sweet. Go ahead.
I've been looking for them again.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I recently found at Walmart an old school coloring book. Ninja Turtles old school coloring book. I got this on sale pretty much. It's only $10, but it's supposed to be $16.99, but it's actually only $10. And what's funny about it is that it does all the. Sorry. It does all the like old school and new school Ninja Turtles. So it's not like just the 1980s cartoon or the.
Yeah, it does.
Or the 2000 or the movies or whatnot. It does everything.
Like the original comics.
Yeah, see, it's like the old school, and then it goes.
Yep.
And then
That's
older
kind of like almost like Ronin.
Yeah. So it's like all of them, and it goes from the movies too.
Cool.
And it was the only one there, and I was like, me want the. I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. In case you guys forgot. Jay.
All right. So I was looking for this Studio Series Snarl at Amazon. I put in a pre-order at Amazon, and Amazon just went like, oh well, about it, and it was sold out. Even though I placed a pre-order, this is like the umpteenth time that it's happened. So I've been searching for other options, and Big Bad Toy Store might have been the cheapest at base price, but I won't know when it show up.
And it's based on the movie, by the way.
Right, the 1986 movie. And so I found it at eBay, just by chance, from a recommendation, for, I'd say, a $5 hike, which is really weird. Free shipping, too. And so I got it, and like less than a week I got it. So I can't wait to crack it open and see what it's like.
Not everybody is like evil on the internet.
Oh yeah.
There is. Just watch what you do on like Amazon and eBay and stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of worried because it was from a seller that didn't accept returns. So
that's a whole other can of stories there. My turn.
Yep.
Okay, I got a whole one. Well, I got another Digimon thing. I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Digimon X, like, Tamagotchi thing.
X antibody?
And, it really is an upgraded version. Like, there's a regular version, which is not the X version.
Mm-hmm.
And this version just has, like, a few more additions. Like, new battle system. You can train 3 instead of just 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a quest series, a dice system. Like you can use both of them, just like kind of like how an old school phone versus the newer versions. Like you can still use them together, but it just won't have the bigger, fancier update.
Yeah.
So
it's like DLC before DLC existed.
Yeah.
So
it's really, really cool. I found it at Walmart for like about $10.
Yeah.
Because they're getting rid of them too. Check your Walmart.
Check your stores.
Yeah, check around and check because a lot of times they do have clearance on stuff that's really good.
And sometimes that clearance is hidden too.
Yeah, sometimes that clearance tape, the sticker on it, is sometimes wrong, so that it's sometimes cheaper than what it says it is. And J?
So, another Amazon thing that I purchased is this Super Sentai Deca Ranger, which is Power Rangers SPD, but the Japanese version. And I've gotten into one disc so far of it, so I started watching it. I've seen one disc of it, and I'm not too thrilled with the Red Ranger. He likes to get into everybody's faces and just yell his lines.
And it's based on the SPD series, I believe.
Power Rangers SPD.
Yeah, for the American side.
Yep, Space Patrol Delta, but here it's Space Police Deca Ranger. So that's why we switched it to...
And there's...
8 discs.
8 discs in it?
Mm-hmm. You can see on the spine.
Oh, okay. Sometimes they don't tell you.
Right here.
So, okay.
So
I'm just saying that sometimes when you buy box that they don't tell you at all.
But I'm into Super Sentai ever since the first Sentai box set came out, which was Jew Ranger, which is based on the first season of Power Rangers.
Right.
Well, first season of Power Rangers was based on that. And I've been collecting them every time, but I just couldn't afford this through the regular means of Shout Factory's website, because Shout Factory was selling it for like $50 or so, plus shipping, and Amazon was selling this for like under $40. So at the time that I got it.
Okay.
So Your turn.
My turn. I picked up some games from Goodwill. I don't have all of them I picked up because 2 of them were just boxes. So like, why show those off when nobody really cares about this box? They want the game, right? And that's it for that part anyway.
Well, actually, since we frequent our local Goodwill, they kind of threw you a bone with a couple of the boxes.
Oh yeah.
So just because they know us, so
we went to an out-of-town Goodwill,
and
me and JD found a couple games from PlayStation 2 games. They're not anything expensive or valuable or anything, but they're really fun.
Yeah, just with our luck, with our Goodwills, if there's anything that's worth noting,
they send it to the website.
Right, and so even if it's like maybe a $10 game or a $5 toy, but you won't see it at their store.
There's one time we went and we saw a Raggedy Ann, I think. Watch us.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. The Raggedy, vintage Raggedy Ann, or else it was Andy, watch, and they were selling it for $25, and we're like, wait, what?
Anyway, back to our scheduled program. I picked Starsky and Hutch for the PS2. It's kind of like a GTA, but you don't get out of your car, but you play as the cops kind of thing. So it's like it starts with the mission. You find the criminals, and you go, do Starsky and Hutch stuff, and then that's how the levels end.
Yeah,
but it's still pretty fun.
Okay.
Because it's based on the Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson movie, the remake of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the movie.
Well, I don't think a lot of people like that movie, if I remember the Rotten Tomatoes view of it.
And it's complete. It has the manual, has the game and everything in it. You can... So... I try to go for complete. But if I get this, that's just fine. It's no big deal. But anyway, the second game I picked up was Soul Calibur 3, which is a fighting game. And it's based on weapons. So like one character has like a katana weapon, one character has like a bow staff, one has like...
I like the guy with the nunchucks.
Stuff like that. And what's cool about it is that they put a creative warrior mode in this thing. So you can make your own character and go through like an own quest mode kind of thing. Okay. But you still play as like the regular character. So if you pick up the broadsword, you're going to use that character's moves. Right. You don't get like special. Like Ivy's whip sword. Right.
If you choose that sword, you have that skill set.
And what's cool about this is it came with a demo disc. Man, I used to love demo discs when I was a kid. Right now, oh, you gotta download it.
Well, not only that, it's not like a free download most of the time. You have to pay. You have to pay for the game that you want to try.
And it has the game, so they have a greatest hits version, but it does not come with demo disc. So. Third game, just a cheapo Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2001. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, like the game, but I'm going to keep the box because it's a PlayStation 2 box, and I try to be completionist and purist kind of thing. I'm not a fanboy, but I like to be original, what I'm trying to say is.
Right, whenever possible.
Yeah. And the last one, which originally was a box, and a manual, but I put it together, the game and everything, is GTA San Andreas. Now you can get it on the PS4 for the trilogy, but I wanted to get it on the PS2 because I like that one better than the trilogy. Right. And it originally just had the box and just the map manual and stuff, so I put the rest of it together and put the game in it, and there you go. Yeah. Pretty much. Like I said, none of these are like really valuable. You can find them on like Amazon for like $10-20. Yeah. No big deal, but that's what I got at Goodwill at the Kearney, out of town. So, Katie?
Yeah. At the Goodwill that we frequent, I already got...
Last 2 days ago, right?
Something like that. 2 days ago, last week, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. But when I found Cool Borders 2 and Cool Borders for the PlayStation. I'm kind of trying to hunt down video games I used to have as a kid a bit. And I remember I had a snowboarding game, but I just can't remember which one it is.
A lot of people say it's SS Tricky.
That's a PS2 game, so I had it for the PS1. So it might have been an SSX.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But Tricky's like the one that you want to get because it's very arcade.
They're not very valuable like my one PS2 games, but they're still pretty cool to have.
So I'm trying to find it. So hopefully, one of these will be it. And then if neither one of these are the ones I want, they're going to him. But if one of them is, then I'm sticking with that one, and then the other one goes to him.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for a complete collection sports titles with handing. But what I mean by that is that I might like them, might not like them.
Right. You're also like, if it's a sports title, it's got to be more arcadey.
Yeah.
Than,
like NFL Blitz or NBA Jam.
Right, compared to like the FIFA series.
Yeah.
So.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. More toys to show. Our out of town Goodwill. I did find another place. I found a PlayStation game called Beyblade Let It Rip. It's a boring game. It's not that good. It's not bad, but it's not like the greatest. And the case is all cracked up and all stuff, so I had to switch it out and replace it. That's what's good about the PlayStation game. CD case, that's all you need.
Yep.
It's like CD, basically, so it's complete. It has the game. No scratches whatsoever, it's just dusty. And the interesting fact about PlayStation games, they actually are CDs.
Yeah.
Just that Sony didn't want people pirating them, so they put like a thin layer of black ink in the disc thing, so it will not be read by like pirating software and stuff. Of course, it didn't work because we got smarter over the years, and so.
Then what about the blue ink that's on the original PS2?
They were still trying to do
Same
that.
thing?
Yeah. And then when they got about halfway through the first year, they're like, "This is stupid. We're not going to do it." Okay.
All right. Another time, I think it was last month, that we went to the same Goodwill as where we got the games. I came across this big boy. This is
Big boy.
Yeah, it's Optimus Primal from Rescue Bots. I'm not a big fan of that name, mainly because it's not Optimus Primal, it's Optimus Prime as a dinosaur. But I got this and got a little bit of a deal on it because it was labeled instead of as a toy and being individually priced. It was priced as miscellaneous. So, all right,
My turn.
yeah.
I got some more PlayStation games from Goodwill, and I've been kind of hitting it at Goodwill lately.
Yeah.
Like, good luck, by the way.
Yeah, because usually we can't find anything for months on end.
I don't have the show, but I found like a whole bunch of anime and a whole bunch of DVDs and box set series, and it was just like, you're just like blown away kind of thing.
Yeah, like you found Ghost in the Shell complete movie series or just the series?
Series, the whole thing.
Yeah, and it was the Bandai edition box set, so.
I ain't bring it the show because it's super heavy and I'm still in the process.
So I'll probably put the Ghost in the Shell Bandai edition right here.
Just trying to figure out if everything works still and stuff like that. But look, it's exciting.
Yeah. He found tonnage. Yeah. Like he only spent like a minute and a half in the store, and he just like JD, and it's like what? And then I see a cart note just full of anime. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, so what we got here in my hand.
Yeah.
We went to our town Goodwill and found some more PlayStation game. Like JD, some cool borders that he just had. I picked up NASCAR 99 because, like I said, I'm not trying to get all of the sports games, but I still want like at least one maybe of it. NASCAR 99, it works. It's okay if you want to go around in circles. Not trying to make fun of you guys, people that like to watch NASCAR. If you like NASCAR, then you like what you like. I'm just making fun of the circle part. 2 Extreme, which it has skate, skateboarding, bicycle, snowboarding, and rollerblading, it's bad. They don't do any of them good.
So it's like that old Nintendo game where you're supposed to like go on a half pipe and it's like do a flip and you just crash.
I was kind of wondering, are you talking about this game? Because this is a snowboarding game too.
No, I don't. I never had a multi-pack. It was just by itself.
And one more thing. Do you ever feel the satisfaction when they leave those like little sticker things on there and you peel it off and you feel how new the plastic would have been if they kept really good care of it?
I'm more concerned about the disc than anything.
I know, but I'm talking about the plastic.
Yeah, that I'm like just rip it off. It's like I don't care
and
about
then
it.
like, ooh, look how clean it is before it went all scratched up and crazy.
No, that's kind of like sniffing cards to me. It's a little too out there for me.
I also picked up NFL Extreme, which is kind of like NFL Blitz, but it's not really that good because it's 99 Sports, not EA.
Oh, so it's before EA took it?
Or they tried to copy them, but before EA just like, oh, I'm gonna have this license, that license, and you can't make them anymore, and that stuff like that. It's pretty fun. It's like it's actiony kind of action, style sports game, but it's not really good. Like they don't give you anything really interesting to play with. And I have Jet Moto, but I got another copy of Jet Moto because it's complete. Has the manual and everything. And I needed, like I said, I'm a completionist of games, not trying to be like I said, disc only, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like to have it complete.
It's kind of like me in Transformers. If I could get it like complete, with all the accessories, that'd be great. But if I could get a base transforming figure, that'd be great.
And it's kind of fun, even though it's called Jet Moto and it shows water. You can also drive on snow and dirt and stuff. So it's like an air bike. So I'm like, why is it called Jet Moto since you can do all that too? Why can't you just call it Moto or something?
Jet is in there.
Did
All right. I was at Walmart, and on 2 separate trips, I came across a couple of shirts that I just couldn't not have. So I got this shirt. It's an embroidered Autobot insignia, and then Optimus Prime is on one side and Megatron's on the other.
And it's G1 on the back. It's just the other part of her hand.
Yeah. So it's G1, and I'm like, oh wow, haven't seen a G1 shirt in such a long time. So I picked that up, and then before we went to Kearney for our trip, I found this shirt, which is Graffiti Optimus Prime from The Rise of the Beasts. So,
okay.
Your turn.
I found another thing at Goodwill. Found an audio CD or CD.
Yeah, just a CD.
This is back before MP3s and Apple.
Spotify.
Yeah. It's the Batman motion picture, yeah. Batman motion picture soundtrack, which is a bunch of songs sung by Prince, before he passed away and everything. And it's really, really good, actually. It's not like the greatest soundtrack I've ever heard, but it's still pretty up there. It's like...
And that's the 89 Batman?
With Jack Nicholson and...
because the bat symbol doesn't look weird like that.
That's the way they did it.
Have you ever noticed the bat symbol on him? It had like these weird 2 little feet things going on.
And it's old school and it looks old school.
Just your bare bone CD.
Yeah.
Look.
So it's scratched up a little bit, but it's not like, oh my god, you can't listen to a single song or anything like that. JD?
Alright. I was toy hunting a while back, and I came across 3 figures that I picked up. I picked up a replacement Starscream core class, because I used to have the original Kingdom one, but the thing is that I must have transformed it incorrect, or else there was a microfracture at the swivel hinge at the base of his body. And the thing is that it just fell in half, and I couldn't couldn't fix it. So luckily they did a package refresh for a Legacy Evolution, and so I got a replacement.
Oh yeah.
Also, while I was there, I found Armada Megatron, an updated version of Armada Megatron.
I would call this a Beetletron.
Yeah, Beetletron, because he's got those pincers for those weird antlers. So I grabbed that, and
this is the back in case you guys don't look at it. You can pause the video if you guys need to look at it longer.
And I've been collecting a little bit of the new Earthspark toys. Mainly, I'm just trying my best to collect the Terrans, which is the new faction. And I got myself the Terran Thrash to go alongside my Twitch that I got, which Twitch turns into a red drone, Thrash turns into a motorcycle. So I kind of got that to go alongside one another, even though this is their warrior class, and Twitch was a deluxe.
And you're looking forward to the game coming out, right?
Yes, I am. Actually, it's kind of odd, even though you get to play as Bumblebee, I am looking forward to the new Earthspark video game. Your turn.
My turn. I picked up at Goodwill again. Like I said, we go to Goodwill a lot. Picked up just for the cool factor. It's not worth much, but it's just cool to have. Michael Jackson Moonwalker on VHS. I like the video, even though it does get a lot of slack, and it deserves it. Because in the movie, he's a lot like. At first, he's like, I don't want to be famous, but then he does a whole bunch of things.
Then he's like also like, he's like doing music videos where it's like, notice me, notice me.
Yeah, and it's an actual tape. It's not like some guy recorded it or something and made a plastic.
Not like Star Wars Holiday Special
or paper shell. It is actually pretty cool. I'm collecting VHS tape.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And if I do eventually get a VHS, I'll play.
Like I kind of want to collect the old Transformer ones. So.
Diddy.
All right. So on eBay, I got myself a little Target Master Firebolt, which is Hot Rod's Target Master.
It's a little thing.
Yeah, it's little. It turns into just a gun.
Yay!
And then back. And he's got like a nice thick crotch right here because of the pen that they used.
I believe you'll probably have a picture of it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a picture of it because it's
more zoomed in picture.
It's going along with the reissue Hot Rod.
Okay.
Because the reissue Hot Rod, I found out thanks to Spike's podcast and Proto Man that this, his engine block and his hands have been modified to be his, from the original toy from 1986 to the 1987 edition. So this will plug into his hands and the engine block like it's supposed to.
I have to say the boxes look badass.
So, yeah, I got that. And then finally, these were reasonable, to be honest. So, the Target Master was more expensive than the Hot Rod. So, but I also got myself a GoBots scales that transforms. Like that. Boogity, boogity, boogity. There's his claws up there. And then
it looked more like you're going,
it was like, freeze! Kind of like thing.
So, car, I'm going to scare you.
I got that. So.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I promise you Goodwill will stop soon.
Maybe.
I found at our Goodwill a couple days ago Wii controller. Now you're probably thinking, well, it's not fun when you don't got the system. Well, I have a Wii U at my house. And here's a Wii U at his place. The thing is about this controller, it's a Wii Motion Plus inside of it. Mm-hmm. So it rumbles, it's better tracking, and it's only $3 at $3 to $4 at Goodwill. It works. So Goodwill kind of dropped the ball on this. This thing is about $30-40 just by itself. Mm-hmm. And it does work. We just tested it.
Yeah, we just tested it a little bit ago.
Like I said about the batteries, we just recently picked up batteries to try it out. I didn't want to go like, oh yeah, I got...
You're kind of off camera.
Oh.
Just to mention it.
But it comes with the sleeve. It's a little dirty, but the sleeve is clean actually. No yellowing, no... It just needs to be clean, really. This came with the remote. Didn't come with like the nunchucks or anything, which is no big deal. You can find nunchucks for like $5 or whatever. So Okay.
And for me, I was also web shopping also, and I came across another arm for my mini Volcanicus, which is Swoop.
That looks like the whole character, though.
Yeah, he turned into an arm.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I am fully aware that, it's more likely going to be a pre-tool for the Dino King that's supposed to come out, rumored as of right now. But I missed out on the Power of the Primes of Volcanicus, and I did get the Grimlock and modded him, so he can't turn into the core anymore. But, these, I like, you know what, they're not expensive, and the Volcanicus kind of looks cool. Why not? So,
Right.
so far I got 5 out of the 6. So, still waiting on Snarl to come out. Then, I got myself a new Beachcomber, deluxe Beachcomber, and, so, I don't really know what to say except for, he's going to replace my Titans Returns one.
Okay.
And he's more articulate. And finally, I got a one-episode character that was featured only once in one episode of Transformers Season 2, and I got DevCon. So, he's a modified blur mold, and turns into a spacecraft. So,
Okay.
thanks, Ben.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Let's see. Still some Goodwill stuff, guys. Sorry.
You said it would stop.
No, never. I found a PS3 game at the Goodwill, and it's Skyrim, really. Now, everybody should know what Skyrim is by now.
Yeah.
It's been on the PS3, PS4, and now it's on the PS5, and
even I, who don't play video games, know what it is.
And it is, I believe it is complete. I don't know if they're the manual. I can't remember.
But I thought PS3 they stopped doing those.
Well, sometimes they do that. Sometimes when get expensive games like this, they do add in that one. But it's in good condition, and it's like $4, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Have it for collection. So it's good to have. Not valuable, but it's good to have.
So I'm down to my last 3 that I'm going to show off, but it's technically 4 items, so.
All right.
Just to give you a heads up. All right, so we went to our local game store a while back.
I think it was Game Room.
Yeah, called Game Room, but yet we're not sponsored, so.
Yeah.
But I picked up Personal Trainer Cooking, which, yes, I know it's not a game. It is a cookbook.
Encyclopedia of cooking stuff.
Right, it's a cookbook, and I like reading cookbooks, so I'm like, you know what, if I feel like, I want to read a digital one, and I don't want to feel like playing a game thanks to my tendonitis and stuff, I could read a book there. And I also got its successor, the America's Test Kitchen version.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's the original one, which is...
it's funny it's just not for resale.
Yeah. So, that was a pack-in one. This one, yeah, I don't see that one, so... But this also, even though it's rated E for everyone, it has alcohol references.
Yeah.
So, thought that was kind of funny. So
I never know they did anything with the touch generation that you see in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they really did anything. I think it's just a way to go like, oh, look, you can touch screen stuff now.
Yeah, it was mainly for the personal trainers. Like, this is Personal Trainer Cooking, Personal Trainer Quit Smoking, which was, I don't know.
Yeah, there's weight loss, quit smoking, like cooking.
Coaches, like, weight loss coach. They also had Japanese coach and language coaches.
Which, to me, I find them kind of stupid.
I liked the Japanese coach. I wish I had it still.
I understand they're fun, but, like, really? Do we need these?
Yeah.
Anyway, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I got some 2 DVDs from Goodwill again.
Yay!
Actually 3. I'll put them all together.
You liar!
Yes, I lie. Twirl my little mustache. I picked up the Ultimate Director's Cut of the Warrior. It's about a gang that they got framed for murder, I think they were, and so to another gang, like they murdered one of their leaders or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they put a bounty on it, and so all the other gangs are like trying to get the bounty. And it has the classic thing where they have like 3 bottles where they bang them together and they go, "Warriors, come out and play!"
Yeah.
And
I was wondering if that was from that. So
yeah, it's like I always get like either the beginning or the ending, but I always seem to miss the other part half. You know.
Fall asleep through it, wake up at the end.
I big kung fu kind of guy, so we found at Goodwill a sealed version of some kung fu movies.
Yeah, it's a 4-pack.
Yeah, 4-pack. I haven't watched them yet because I've been busy, but it's pretty cool to have. I believe that is Jackie Chan, but I don't know. But I'm not trying to be racist because they don't look alike, but
yeah,
no.
but Jackie Chan did look different than what he does now.
He did a lot of those movies in the past.
Yeah.
And then JD found, or both of us found anyway.
Yeah.
Is a old school box set of DVDs of the Ninja Turtles series, and they used the Ninja Turtles 2 characters on it. Now it's cool that it has all the DVDs in it. Except the first one is the black edition, and it comes in the black case. You know, see. So I don't think it's like the original version, or
That
could be fake, or
yeah.
But the one thing about this DVD I do not like, it's a double-sided.
Yeah.
Like the full side's on one side, the wide side, the wide screen's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The other two don't have them. You can just click it on the menu.
That's also why I'm wondering if that first one is not part of that box set.
I have no way to test it because I don't have the first one on any other version on the first one on DVD.
Yeah.
I only have them on Blu-rays. So, JD?
All right. So when I picked up the Beelzemon for Ben, I also grabbed me an Omnimon, or in this case, it's going by the name of Omegamon, which is the Japanese translation of him. And yeah, I liked him from the Digimon the movie when I watched that, and I don't have a representation in my collection for an Omnimon, so I decided to get this at least as a placeholder.
The reason I'm kind of going fast at the back is the same thing as the Beelzemon I showed you guys earlier.
And also, it just shows 3 figures.
I would love the Wargrave one if I could ever find it.
So.
My turn?
Yep.
Or is that it for yours?
I got one more and then I'm done.
Okay. I got no more Goodwill.
Yay!
But I found something at Walmart. I thought it was kind of cool. It's only $10. And it's an arcade fun portable game console, 200 games. And I don't think there's any like ROMs or anything on it.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those like little arcadey things. I don't know.
But just random games.
They used to be like Retro. A company called Retrobit used to make a lot of them too. And a friend of mine's brother had a machine like this. So I thought like, I'll just take it with me, charge it up, take it with me, play. And if it gets gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I don't know what type of games are on it or to play because they don't have a list or anything. But the only thing it does, and it kind of sucks about this, has AV cables if you want to connect to the TV. Almost nobody has AV cables.
It's all HDMI now.
But it has a charging battery and it has, But all it says on the bottom, it says 200 packet built-in popular arcade games. How would I know? I've never heard of you guys before.
Well, that and also popular.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna be like the bootleg, like instead of Pac-Man, instead of a Pac-Man that's a circle, it's probably Pac-Man that's a pizza or something.
All right, your turn.
All right, my final one. I happen to got Kamen Rider Black.
Is that one big money DVD and Blu-ray you told me
Yeah, it is fairly pricey for the box set. But since I am going in on the Kamen Rider as much as I am with the Sentai, that's also why I couldn't afford the more expensive
and here's what it looks
Sentai.
like on the inside.
The exact same.
That's like Yeah, it kind of does. Just a little bit more. No, actually, the guy's gone. This guy.
Oh, I guess it is different. You got Kamen Rider as Black Sun, and then you got Kamen Rider there. I guess.
Yeah.
Pays to pay attention. I
Real,
guess.
real kind of packed.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I got it mainly just because I was interested in Kamen Rider and wanted to see what it was like.
And like cover art stuff.
So, when I have watched it, and for me, it was kind of just a meh series. So,
I'm not a big Kamen Rider guy.
Yeah.
I'm more Power Ranger Sentai kind of person.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess series. I like the more action-packed. This is more of a drama type one. That said, I do like Kuga. Kuga's a lot like this, but I don't know why I like Kuga more than I like this.
I do notice in Kamen Rider their final attack is always the diving kick.
Rider kick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I have something new? No.
Well, with the new ones, with like they get power-ups and stuff. This is just base character for 50 episodes, and nothing changes.
Oh yeah, and then they, like I said, the finishing move is just.
Yeah, kick.
I understand, iconic,
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway,
So I'm done. Go ahead.
So is this all me now?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I won't go rapid fire, but I'll go.
Semi-fire.
Yeah, semi-fire. I got a big box, big collect, big.
A good collection.
A good collection of PS4 games, because it's a combination of Best Buy and, like I said earlier, Walmart was having a good clearance going.
Mm-hmm.
We have two Walmarts that are in our state that we live in, or city anyway. And one of them, the south one, had clearance going on. Had some PS4 games, some PS5 games, none of Switch apparently.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know which one it is when they come around. I picked Terminator
Resistance?
Renaissance or Renaissance. Resistance. Yeah, sorry. Tongue-tied people.
Yeah.
For the PS4, I've been looking forever for this, and I could never get it because when it first came out, it was really hard to find because they made like barely any copies of it. And then now people are like, this game isn't really good. So now there's like you can find it pretty quickly now. So it's complete, like I said. But back in the PS4 now that they don't come with manuals anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sad. The Best Buy picked up Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game complete edition. It comes with all the DLC on disc. And it comes with a couple extras. It comes with a fake, like, a concert ticket.
Bookmark.
To one of the characters. And it comes with a manual, but really, it's just, it's a manual pretty much. I thought it was just a...
But it's on the style of Super Nintendo, isn't
yeah, because it's like a homage to video games. And Super Nintendo is pretty much more popular than Sega at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying Sega was bad,
Yeah, it was
more popular.
Yeah.
And it's a limited run, but it's Best Buy has limited run games. They sometimes send like maybe 20% of them from limited run to Best Buy to get them. And it was pretty. I have this on the PS4 digitally, and now I have it physically.
So if they ever be like, oh, we don't have the license anymore, you're like, okay, pop in the disc.
Our Best Buy is not closed down, but it's going to be shut down for a little bit because they're remaking them all into a Silva or whatever you call it.
Something.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Is this all of it? No. These are all of it. The ones I picked up at Walmart when they had the clearance for about 10 to 15 bucks a piece is the Life is Strange True Colors. I picked it up because there's a little thing in the corner, if you haven't noticed, PS5 upgradable. Now, what that means is you get the PS4 version, and if you like it, you can play it on the PS5 too. And since I'm a little bit of a trophy guy, that means double the trophies.
Huh. So is that more grind work then? Because you have to get the same
A little.
trophies?
Some games will just give it to you because you already got a save file going. And some you have to actually play the whole damn thing again. This is pretty much a graphic novel kind of thing, but it's like The Walking Dead if you ever played that on PS3 or 4. Where it's like you do walk around, you just click on things, stuff like that.
Like the Telltale
But
series?
it's more of a story than a action. Oh, and by the way, Scott Pilgrim is a beat 'em up. And Terminator is a shooter game. So, in case you guys wanted to know what that was. So, next game I picked up is Wulong Fallen Destiny, which is kind of a Dark Souls kind of game. And like I said, because it's PS5 upgradable, so I can get the game on the PS5 too if I want to. And it's based on the Dynasty Warrior series.
So, Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
Yeah. So you fight Lu Bu and things. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, you should read a thing called The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It's based on Chinese mythology. I mean, not mythology, history. So it's a really good read, by the way. And then, it's like I said, it's Dark Souls type of game. It's hard. And I picked up Hades, again, PS5 upgradable. So you can get the PS5 on it. The only thing is that you need the disc in the game. I mean, in the console. Otherwise, it'll say you can't play this without the upgrade. You know? Because the upgrade will not play without the disc. So, this one has an art book in it. I didn't show you the other two because they don't have anything in them. So, this one's actually kind of fun. It's one of those games like, how long do you think you can go in this game?
So it's a roguelike because
right? Kind of roguelike.
Well, doesn't the maps change too? Every time you have to start new?
It periodically changes every time you enter. You get different weapons, and they want you to die in the game a lot, you know, to progress it. But it's also one of those games like, it's how far can you go in the game before you get taken out and game over and you have to start over kind of thing. And I like the game. I played it on the Switch, but Switch is kind of hard because it's not powerful to PS4 and PS5.
So it kind of has a lag to it?
A little bit, yeah. And then I got 2 other PlayStation 4 games from my friend again. He gave me the Game of the Year edition of Marvel Spider-Man, which I need to play soon because the second one's coming out. And it has all the DLC. It doesn't have the Miles Morales game. Yeah. That's individual. And it's pretty fun. So. And I've been looking for this and I haven't found it before, but JD's like, you know what, you can have my copy because I don't like it.
Yeah, kind of like Rabbids versus Mario's and the Rabbids, that game, but yeah, this is like a stripped down version of it.
Oh, by the way, the Spider-Man game, it does not have the PS5 upgrade. You can still play the PS4 games on the PS5, but it won't be upgraded to PS5. If that makes any sense. Same thing with the Transformer game. It will not upgrade because they didn't make a PS5 version.
Right.
And it's the Transformer game, by the way. Strategy tactical.
Like SOCOM or XCOM, whatever it's called.
It's not as hard, but it's cheap. It plays cheap.
Yeah, like the villains can move so much, and then you can only move once.
So that's my 8 PS4 games. And now I guess I'll show you my PS5 now. 5 of those. Some from the clearance, some from just looking around places. Let's see here. Got this from Goodwill, Street Fighter 6, which is actually kind of fun until you get to the later stages of the World Tour mode and the game starts like, oh, okay, now you should know how to play this, and I'm like, I don't play that way. So I'm a guy who likes to shoot a lot of fireballs in the corner kind of thing. But it's actually kind of fun. I realized my favorite character is going to be DLC, and I'm kind of mad at them also because they recently just released a DLC for Teenage Ninja Turtles series, and it's $15 per Ninja Turtle costume.
Oh, fun.
And $5 for a little mask to put on character.
What do you mean by a mask?
You know those little, like, bandana straps?
Oh, okay.
It's $5 for that. For each color. Not together, it's for each color.
Mm-hmm.
And $15 for the whole suit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make yourself look like a Ninja Turtle.
Yay.
I don't think that's fair. That's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, my favorite Street Fighter character, which is Akuma, is coming out sometime later next year. So I thought I might as well have it, so that way I'll be ready when he does come out. Like I said, not a very good Street Fighter player. I'm like literally a guy who likes to sit in the corner, fireball, fireball, fireball all the time.
Hadouken, 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 Hadouken.
I recently picked this up a couple days ago and found it at our Walmart. And like I said, we had clearance going and stuff like that. And I've been looking for this forever for a good price. It's Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. It's a remake of the PS2 game, the Destroy All Humans 2, which is a really fun game. But since my copy got stolen a couple years ago, I could never find them, and I always found this, but I couldn't. At the time, I'd never had a PS5, and I was kind of mad at them because, oh, we can't make it for the PS4, but you made the original one for the Switch too. Like, how can you not make it? But we found it a couple days ago, $10 on clearance at Walmart. I've been trying to play this, and I know everybody says it's a bad game, but I still wanted to try it. It's a game called Forspoken, and it's a fantasy kind of free-roam game. And the only problem is that the main character is an idiot. Not an idiot like she's stupid, but an idiot like 1980s idiot where it's like, dude, cool, awesome, take this near, and you know, I don't want to say dirty words in it because she does say a couple words that I shouldn't probably say. But it's just like, and then, like I said, I'm a big RPG, anime, and video game fan. So I picked up One Piece Odyssey at Goodwill, by the way. I'm not Goodwill, GameStop, sorry. And I had a lot of points on my card. I have the GameStop Plus, and I got it for free, pretty much. It's an RPG, simple as that. And the main crown that kind of scares me because everybody says it overheats the system, but then all of a sudden they don't talk about it anymore, and I'm like, does it overheat? Still has a problem with overheating or not? And that's Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5. Sorry. Don't know yet because I haven't played it. Because like I said, I'm kind of scared. I'm trying to find more information about the overheat situation.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I wish I got the $100 box set version, which has a steelbook, a cloth map, and a mini soundtrack, like a few songs. And I played the demo for this, and man, it's really good. And this game doesn't pull any punches. It's not like, oh, save the princess and beat the dragon kind of RPG. It's more like, yeah, you're going to see your character, your companions die, and they don't get resurrected. And
yeah.
A lot of wars are not really happy-go-lucky days. And, you know, they don't get the big award at the end kind of thing. So that's what that kind of game is like. Like I said, I haven't played it completely yet because I don't know the story or anything because I'm scared of the reheat thing, overheat thing. So I believe that's all I have left. So,
well, I've been Nurdie J.
I've been Ben.
And we're the Nurdie Boyz, and we'll catch you next time.